who's most likely to win another title? Would you go LeBron, KD, or Steph?
It's 100% LeBron. And that's I stand on that if he stays in LA
Mhm.
or if he goes somewhere else and joins another team because we've seen him do it
Mhm.
with 3 different organizations. The Lakers were the closest out of any of those 3 teams, out of the Warriors, out of the Phoenix Suns. The Lakers were the closest. They just ran into Denver, which by the way, they lost by 2 in 2 of those games against Denver. So LeBron and AD, I trust LeBron in this situation compared to Kevin Durant and compared to Steph Curry with the Warriors who have a lot to figure out. But even if LeBron went somewhere else, I would say he has a better chance to win a championship.
Go ahead, Doggy.
Well, Djokovic, Nadal, and Federer, the big 3 in tennis,
Yeah.
they probably won't win a title either. So I'm going to say none of them. Durant's 36 years of age, just got swept in the first round.
Yeah.
Durant, and they have no cap space unless he wants to be traded somewhere again. They're not winning a title. Steph didn't even make the playoffs, and he's old. And that Western Conference got a lot of young teams. OKC's young. Obviously, Minnesota's young. Denver's young. They're not. So that's number 2. And LeBron's 40. I mean, LeBron in the last 2 years has lost 8 of 9 playoff games to Denver. And not only that, they can't get into the top 4 of the seedings in the West, which means they're in the bottom half, which means they got brutal first-round playoff series all the time. Phoenix is not playing home court Minnesota. Lakers got to play Denver. And obviously Golden State, they were the 10th seed. So none of these 3 are going to win a championship again in the NBA. None of them.
Okay, you could say none of them. I mean, that's a cop-out as far as I'm concerned.
No, it's not.
Thinking the
The
same
question-
thing.
it
You got to
was
pick one.
Most
You got to
likely
pick
to
one.
win. Most likely to win another title. That's all. So another of the 3. If you had to pick amongst the 3, you had to pick one. And the Hall of Famer bows out and doesn't even answer the damn question. None of them. Most likely. It doesn't say guarantee. Doesn't say you're going to win. Doesn't say promise us. It says of the 3, who's most likely? And you can't even answer that damn question. Well, I will. I say Steph Curry. And I'm going to tell you why. I don't think LeBron is going to leave L.A. And to be quite honest with you, I don't trust Lakers to be able to get the pieces that he needs in order to get him over the hump. When I think about KD, the perpetual unhappiness that religiously gets attached to wherever he lands has played a role. I don't know if he's going to get out of Phoenix. I don't know where he's going to land if he does go now. If he comes to New York, we'll have a different conversation. But I don't know if that's going to happen, okay? Here's what I would tell you about Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors that needs to be taken into consideration. If Draymond Green isn't suspended for those 20 games, not only are they in the playoffs, I said not only do they make the play-in, they make the playoffs. I don't think they're even in the play-in. He was suspended for a lot of those games. When he's on the court, they win basketball games. Okay, they had like the 3rd best record in the NBA when Draymond Green came back from the suspension. So we have to remember that. We also have to remember some of the young talent they have. Look at Kuminga and how he came on to come up. Look at Podziemski, who's going to make an all-rookie team. You know what Steph can do. Klay had a down year. This is Klay Thompson's definition of a down year, y'all. 18 points per game on 43% shooting and 38.7% from three-point range. That's a down year for Klay Thompson. You can't keep him with the money that he made last year, which was at $43 million. But if you can find a way to get him to stay for less, what you need is some girth. When they won the title, Doggy, Andrea, remember they had Andrew Bogut in the middle. They had Jaja Pajulia and somebody else. You had a big body. You didn't have Draymond playing the 5. That's what their major problem is, okay? When you look at their young talent, when you look at the superstar that is Steph Curry, when you look at the ability to hit perimeter shots, okay? Andrew Wiggins, could you show up and show up post, please? Everybody's got family problems, and I get all of that. And nobody's trying to poo-poo that or dismiss that in any way. But if you can go to the bank to get the check, you can go to work to earn it, okay? Show up to work, okay? But the point is, from a skill perspective, they have pieces. What they don't have is girth. And I don't believe, and as long as Draymond, because I believe in Draymond, As long as Draymond don't get himself suspended and he's on that basketball court, if you get another big body, you could do some things if you're the Golden State Warriors. I give him a chance.
Wanna try to boast at what I look like. Keep them going, try to wear, I pull up long range. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's 88 over here,